Me, a millennial, getting called a boomer by a teen. You don't mean that. Only start creating a lore after you already finished half of the series and keep adding stuff a decade after finishing it. Steal 90% of your deep lore from real life history and other authors to fill out your world map. Create an entire universe with a bloody theological history with hundreds of characters and dozens of devastating wars. Then write a children's book in it. What? Give this video 10,000 likes or this creature will come out from under your bed. I went swimming in a holy place the other day. Muslim prostitute marries her clients for an hour in order to have sinless sex. From Blessings, April 2nd, 2015. Allah. I suppose you think that was terribly clever. Game of Thrones and 7 seasons were gifted to the race of men who, above all else, desire equality. Game of Thrones season complete, but they were all of them deceived. For another season was made. Normal people when they are sick. People with COVID-19. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I travel? Watching orcs literally cannibalize each other. Watching Denethor eat that one tomato. Me and the boys going out for second breakfast. What should you absolutely not do at a wedding? Best comments. Pairingsing. When they are exchanging the rings. Don't stand up, dressed as Sauron and say, but they were, all of them, deceived. For another ring was made, whilst putting on a ring too. What is your favorite Lord of the Rings movie? Why? Let me know down below in the comments. When you run out of sources for an essay, I was there 3,000 years ago. Doorbell rings. Lupagus. This is the moment I fell in love with Bilbo, because I understand this expression to the depths of my soul. Jake. Commissions open. At Jacob Honey. Name this film. Wrong answers only. Eric Idle. At Eric Idle. The Second Breakfast Club. Armies of Gondor and Rohan arrive at the Black Gate. Frodo and Sam are at the base of Mount Doom. Sauron. Unilad. 3-minute read. Minecraft players recreate whole of Middle-earth after 9-year effort. My friends. You both are no one. Watching Game of Thrones in 2019. You've changed. And not entirely for the better. Watching Lord of the Rings in 2019. You haven't aged a day. Landlords when it's time for them to give you your deposit back. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Gandalf the Grey and Saruman the White consult the head of their order, Peter the Pink. The most powerful elusive history of them all. Also the shortest. When you realize that all of these are the same actor. Moving out of your parents' place. Day 1. Day 7. I can't recall the taste of food. Anthony Oliveira, at Me Cooper, Tolkien, spends 40 years developing a 6,000-year span of histories, cultures, and cosmologies for multiple races and civilizations, including full linguistic systems, in service of his fantasy epic. Also Tolkien. The tree's name is Treebeard. Wheels on a shopping cart be like. If you ever feel useless, remember that Galadriel had a husband. Has a good idea and writes a book. Has a good idea and writes a book. Makes a language. Feels like it needs a story and writes a book. What? When you get together at a friend's house, but the Wi-Fi password changed. The courtesy of your hall is somewhat lessened of late. Today is the only day you can upvote this. The 22nd day of September in the year 1400. By Shire Reckoning. This one is for debate. This one is for ideas. This one is for opinions. This one is for facts. And this one is for Frodo. It's some form of Elvish. I can't read it. The language is that of Mordor, which I will not utter here. Why not? Because you're going to love the look of Elrond's face when I do it in Rivendell. Celebrities. I can't believe I have to stay in my house. Their house. Raw cookie dough. CDC. Cast it into the oven. Bake it. Me. r/world news. Scottish Parliament votes to hold new independence referendum. News. What about Brexit? We already had it. We've had one. Yes. What about second Brexit? Me. Reaching for the hot freshly baked cookies. My mom. Give them a moment. For pity's sake. Me. By nightfall these hills will be swarming with siblings. A girl. I'm going to the toilet. Every other girl in a mile radius. Of course you are. And we are coming with you. Daily Mail 7-minute read. T.I. takes his daughter, 18, to gynecologist every year to check her she is a virgin. The passage south is being watched. Bernie Sanders. At Bernie Sanders. Universal healthcare and tuition-free college aren't radical. They already exist in other nations. Here's what's radical. In the Two Towers, Legolas rides a shield like fucking surfboard while no-scoping orcs with his arrows. Wife. Don't tell me any trivia while we watch LOTR. Me. My girlfriend coming home drunk from girls' night. Give it to us raw. Me and my friend smiling at the cute barista who gave us our coffee. I was there. Gandalf. I was there 3000 years ago. LOTR fans discussing their movies. Star Wars fans discussing their movies. Frodo. Why didn't you meet us? Gandalf. I was delayed. The delay. Game of Thrones. Seasons 1 to 4. Season 5. Season 6. Season 7 and 8. Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship of the Ring. The Two Towers. The Return of the King. When you're getting roasted, but then you think of the perfect comeback hours later. Gandalf the White. Gandalf the Fool. Lad Bible. Lord of the Rings TV shows is looking for weird looking people to play orcs. A chance for Faramir, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality. Nice. Me and my girlfriend having sex. Me. How long do you need? Her. As long as you can give me.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Oscars 1. Lord of the Rings. 17. Marvel Cinematic Universe. 3. Harry Potter. You can't defeat me. I know. Cast it into the fire. Cast it into the fire.
Psych!
The Ring of Power. Show me the greatest fantasy adaptation. Game of Thrones. I said greatest. The Lord of the Rings the Motion Picture Trilogy. Perfection. The Lord of the Rings the Motion Picture Trilogy Extended Edition. That moment when you realize that the third eagle was for Smeagol. One breakfast was gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire bacon sandwiches, but they were all of them deceived, for another breakfast was made. Game of Thrones fans after last night's episode. I didn't think it would end this way. Lord of the Rings fans. Poor writing is just another path. One that all franchises must take. Except for Lord of the Rings. Lol. Lord of the Rings is a fucking masterpiece. Friend, Lord of the Rings is on Netflix. Me. They're the theatrical editions. Friend, so. Me.
Why you bully me?
Aragorn kicks Uruk-hai helmet. Did you know he broke his toe? They could have just flew the eagles to Mordor. Harry Potter. Or Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Visible happiness.
Oh my god! Wow!
My mom at the checkout. You must not fail. Go. Me being sent out to find onions.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
And for you, Frodo Baggins, I give you my bath water. For all your thirsty fellowship boys. Trying to convince my wasted friend at 3 AM to spend his last money on shots. Me. My friend. There'll be none left for the return journey. I don't think there will be a return journey, Mr. Frodo. When you convince a bunch of trees to destroy an industrialized nation. It's impossible to hike and be in a bad mood at the same time. Lightsaber night has been cancelled. Thanks a lot, Todd. Fool of a Todd. When you knock over a skeleton, that awakens the Balrog, allowing Gandalf to be reincarnated, thus saving the Middle Earth.
This big brain time.
Dead State. Elderly Catholic woman has mistakenly been praying every day to Elrond from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed early today. Me at 3 am. Google. How did the Uruk know what a menu was? My lord, Grandalf the Grey is coming. He is not welcome. Soda addicts after having their first glass of water in 9 years.